I wanted to give you a brief video on the assignment, the Opposing Viewpoints paper. You'll find that information under Assignments and Submissions. So when you click on there, you're going to see some other assignments like your discussion boards, but then you're going to see a folder for Opposing Viewpoints paper. So I'm going to just close this out so it's a little bigger for you. So first of all, this is a paper that's going to be due at the end of Learning Unit number 5. And as we spoke in Learning Unit number 3, to really work on global health problems and issues, collaboration is essential. So if you are interested in working with a classmate, collaborating with another for this Opposing Viewpoints paper, please use this discussion board to see if anybody else is interested in working together, or if you know another student in the course that would like to do that, that's great. You can work on it individually. It's worth 100 points, and I'm not going to go over everything here, but what's most important is when we are working in global health, we often encounter viewpoints that are much different from our own. So perspectives and cultural ways of being that are very different. So the ability to appreciate without judgment viewpoints that are different from our own is critical, especially in being able to provide culturally competent care. So there are some cultural practices that are physically and psychologically harmful, especially to women and children. In order to help bring about positive change, we have to understand why these practices even developed and why they persist. So I'm not asking you to accept someone else's viewpoint. I'm not asking you to support practices that are harmful to health. What I am asking you is to discuss it with an understanding of opposing viewpoints. So to be respectful and to consider another viewpoint that may be in opposition to your own. So again, you can do collaborative work. The requirements are really outlined here. You're going to select one of 2 harmful practices that have been identified in the UNFPA's website. One is female genital mutilation. The other is gender-biased sex selection, also known as son preference. So you're going to get more information about whichever one of the 2 harmful practices that you identified by going to this web page. When you click on, at the very top of this link, you're going to see UNFPA's What We Do. So you click on there, and then you're going to see human rights and gender equality with both of these listed underneath. So you're going to choose one and then click there. So that's going to give you more information. Please read the information that you find. You're also going to read the information found in 5 things you didn't know about practices that harm girls. And you can find that link here. Plus, I have both of these links below. One other thing you're going to do to get full credit is do a peer-reviewed journal article from our library database. I'm going to show you how with another video that I have posted here. A quick and easy way to do it, but yet to get good sources that are up to date. This is not a Google female genital mutilation. You are required to use the library's database. So please, please do. It's really easy if you're not familiar, but I know many of you are very familiar. So based upon a review of the information that you found in these 2 sites, and the journal article, write a 2 to 3 page reflection on the practice that demonstrates your understanding, not your support, but your understanding of why this practice began and continues. You're going to see the grading rubric here. This is what I use when I look through your paper. Is your overall tone professional and respectful? So you can read through all of these. Underneath is just, what does UNFPA stand for? It stands for the United Nations, which we've really discussed, Fund for Population Activities. So you can read more about it right here. There's nothing that you have to click on right here. Then this is just that same link that was in the rubric. Again, one of two harmful practices, but it's just another place that I put it outside the rubric if it's easier for you. And this is also the one that was identified in the rubric. I just put it here so you also have access to it outside the rubric. And then there's a video that I just did that I think you'll find helpful if you're not familiar with searching the databases. So please click on here, and when you're done and you're ready to submit your paper at the end of Learning Unit 5, you're going to upload it to this Dropbox.